Alright, man, what is good, YouTube? I'm back for another video, man. And today, we get another reaction. Feel me? Y'all know NBA Finals. I don't even really be paying attention to none of this bought ass stuff. But I figured, let me just react to this one. Let me see how it does on the page, whatever. But this one, strange things are happening in the NBA Finals. I don't know, man. I be hearing it's rigged. I don't know what y'all think. Let me know. You feel me? Especially with the sports betting stuff that we got going on. Could be a lot of weird stuff going on. I don't know about, but y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. We're gonna jump straight into this video, and I'm gonna see what they talking about, man. I
Let's
think
get
it's
into
rigged.
a quick
I'm gonna be real,
video
chat. I'm gonna just say it now.
about
It's
the
rigged.
NBA Finals
It's fucking rigged.
and how everything is just structured down to a T.
Oh.
Everything is rigged. New York Knicks last
Oh.
night, biggest topic on the internet,
Over.
down 29 points, make a comeback
Oh my.
to go up 3-1 in the series.
3-1.
Now, we're going to go ahead and get right into it, right? So the first video I did where we were talking about, the finals being rigged and stuff like that, and we were,
Was selected by the Dallas.
generalizing the whole
God.
NBA as being a
God,
rigged
chat.
sport, in general. So somebody mentioned the fact that Jalen Brunson was the 33rd overall pick in the second round of the 2018 NBA draft.
Oh hell.
Now, at that time, Jalen wasn't considered, a top player, this or that, right? But it is very, very, red flaggish that he went the 33rd pick
I heard
in
that's
the
like
second
that's like
round.
the y'all know what that means.
In the same year,
33rd.
2018, that he won a championship for Villanova. And if I'm not mistaken, did they play in? No, that's UConn. Never mind. But he goes 33rd pick, right?
Oh god.
Why is this
It's
significant?
very important.
Obviously, we know what that 33 number represents. And the crazy thing is, Jalen Brunson is now being considered the greatest Knick of all time, even over this guy, Patrick Ewing, who for as long as this debate has existed, he was considered
The
the
best.
greatest Knick
Damn.
of all time. Even when I was watching the beginning of I think that was the third game, might have been game 3, Shaq said that Patrick Ewing was his favorite player, and he still considers him
The
to
greatest.
be the greatest Knick of all time. This is Patrick Ewing, who wore
Nigga look
the
tall as
number
hell.
33 and is still highly favored by the New York Knicks
Hell.
as their best player. I just thought this was very, very interesting. He also wore number 33 at Georgetown. Now, Brunson ends up being the 33rd pick, and I think it was always written that he would end up becoming a New York Knick because his dad
What?
played for the Knicks. His
I mean,
dad had already played. We've already
yeah.
did the connection of Brunson wearing number 11. The dad wore number 9, 9-11. I mean, 2026 is the 25th year since 2001, since 9/11. So it only makes sense. It only makes sense. I think he was always going to be a Knick. And it was written for exactly right now in the time that
That's
we're
actually
living
crazy.
in, right?
I ain't
Find
gonna
that to be
lie.
very odd. Now, let's
NBA
go
is
ahead and check
scripted.
out
Oh
some
shit.
clips from the internet. I'm not
Oh
gonna make this
crap.
video too long, but I did want to get on here and talk about this with y'all. Let's check out some of these clips that I found that just, if you think they're reaching, it's cool,
I want to
but
see
we
it
just
because
gonna
I
check
really
it
be
out
I
just
be
for
in tune.
context of the
Let's see,
video. All
chat.
right,
Let's see.
check it out, y'all.
This is what happens when you on a street court and not on a NBA court. What's up with these free throws that he can't seem to make? But he's making 3-pointers in the game with the other player
this might
playing
be.
defense on him. But when he's free, with nobody next to him, he can't hit a free throw. Please, guys, explain this to me and be honest with yourself. All of a sudden, when he's on the basketball court, he can make these 3-pointers one try. Come on. Here
Wow,
it is again.
child. Hold on,
He can make
child.
these shots without a problem. Give me a break, bro.
Give
Let me
me a
guess.
break.
He was practicing, right? He was feeling under the weather that day, right? When he was missing those free throws, but he seemed to be making three-pointers even faster. Not only is he screaming, but he's laughing at us. He's laughing. He's like, yo, they really think that we playing for real out here. Come
So, like,
on,
what do
man.
they think is
He's
happening?
flexing on y'all because he
My
knows
question is,
y'all
like,
know.
alright, if you don't believe that, what do you think then? Like, do you think these niggas are on a controller, and is there like a string? Like, is there a visible, like, what is it? Like, what is that's my question.
Belief in him is so
The hell?
strong. Come on, guys. Just accept it. It's scripted. This is no different than you rehearsing, you writing out a skit. Come on, man. It's we have to admit it to ourselves and just be honest for once, guys. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me know if you
Could
know
be a
what I'm
chance you
talking
don't.
about.
The magnet thing has to be real.
Magnet,
Cause y'all
magnet.
remember when Coach what was his name? Then he coached the Lakers. Y'all know he played in the NBA. Was real good at shooting threes. Y'all know I be tripping on the names when I'm trying to think of stuff. Cause he like joked about the magnets being in the rim
Oh, I
because the
remember
team
that.
was just spraying hella threes. JJ Redick. Like when he joked about it, I mean, we already know
You know,
that's true.
that's not
Somebody
new.
said y'all never hooped outside in double or even triple rims, and it shows. Now that's very true. A double rim or triple, I don't think I ever played on a triple rim, but a double rim for sure is harder to make shots. That's very true, but it doesn't say that magnets
No
in
magnet ball in the streets.
the
Like
balls
what?
or however they orchestrate, however they put it together, that it's not real. Somebody say y'all don't remember that part with Bugs Bunny and the magnet in Space Jam.
I think I do remember.
All sports are scripted 100%. They got a magnetic basketball in the NBA, no magnetic ball in the streets. Yeah, that's very true. Somebody said he's just used to NBA courts.
True, like could be anything.
Somebody said the magnets are also in the footballs of college and NFL.
But if that was true, like, do the players know or do they not know? Like,
Sports are a distraction. Let's go to the next clip real
it is a
quick, y'all.
distraction. I'll tell you
The
that much.
Knicks just beat the Spurs in one of the fakest games you will ever watch. The Spurs literally went pretty much ice cold down the stretch. I mean, you can't make this up if you tried. I had a feeling that this was going to happen because pretty much all night the announcers were talking about comebacks. They were talking about their comeback versus the Cavs, and it's just laughable. All of this stuff is so fake. I mean, at one point, they stopped the clock with 33 seconds, and then look at this. OG Anunoby had 33 points in the game.
There you go
Damn,
again,
that
y'all.
shit, bro, that's everywhere.
That 33 is always
Why
gonna
is that
pop
always
up.
there, child?
33. OG Anunoby just happened to get a
Why is that
playoff
like that?
career high with
And that
33
wow.
points.
It was a career high. I mean, come on. This is such a laughable script. It's not funny. Taylor Swift being at the game when she's getting married at Madison Square Garden, and the Knicks had one of the craziest comebacks ever to go up
Like,
3-1 in the
that's, like,
series.
Come on, man.
And we know how Taylor Swift is connected to that 13 number, right? You know, they're up 3-1. Reverse that, you get 13. Come on.
Bro,
This was one
what?
of the fakest games I ever watched. And the first half, yeah, they were calling everything against the Knicks and not calling anything against the Spurs. That was all by design. This is just fake and scripted. I mean, come on. This is laughable
Imagine
stuff. Laughable. The NBA.
Now, I didn't even know
Taylor Swift was in
Taylor
the
Swift
building.
was getting married at Madison Square Garden.
Oh
I had no idea about that.
that's even worse.
No idea. That's actually crazy. And I was wondering, like, what was she doing at the game? It just seemed weird that she was there.
Why would it be?
I mean,
weird?
I know
My thing is,
Madison
why would
Square
yeah, like it's the finals, Charlie. Why? That's kind of not weird.
Garden attracts all
Like, why would she?
types of famous people, but it just felt weird that she was there. And he was right. They were talking about comebacks the entire game. It's like
That's all it was saying.
it's kind of like the same thing we talk about. They have to tell you about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they were literally talking about it all game. I watched it. I watched the entire game, and he's right. They were literally talking about it the entire game, and you could kind of feel it because the Spurs just started shooting threes. All like as soon as the third quarter started, all they did was just shoot and brick threes the rest of the game. The coach, it's like the Spurs coach didn't even try to switch the game plan, nothing. They just shot themselves out of the game. And it don't even seem like this was genuine. Like they literally were just shooting threes. I think at one point they were like 2 for 15 at the three in the second half, when in the first half they were 11 for 16.
Yeah, something's not right.
Insane. It's so blatant that it doesn't even make sense how blatant it is. Somebody said, I'm calling it Spurs win the championship and come back from down 3-1.
They probably do.
I doubt it. I'm pretty sure the Spurs are going to win Saturday at home. Then they're going to go back to New York, and then that's when the series will end. They're not. Now, if they switch it up and the Knicks win in San Antonio, I will be very surprised. But I'm pretty sure they're going to run that money up one more time. It's going to be 3-2, and the Knicks are going to win it in Madison Square. That will bring a lot of money. Somebody said it's the new WWE.
I was just talking about this today. Like, look how much money they make for the seats. It was like 10, 20K minimum. You got the snacks. You got all the, bro, cranks.
It really is, though. This 33 right here, y'all. Just 33. Now, you might ask, like, how can you script a tip in? The magnets, man. The magnets are strong. It's just crazy how it happened. Then De'Aaron Fox gets the steal and decides to lay the ball up instead of holding the ball. It's just insane the way everything happened. Let's check out one more clip, and this one is more about Wemby being of the Nephilim bloodline. I just thought this was interesting. I really wanted y'all opinion on this next clip. Check it out.
Hating on Wemby.
Seeing Ben Nadon say something like Wemby may be a Nephilim on stream, yeah, that when as soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, it's true. I don't care, because I've always said this. As soon as Wemby came out of nowhere, and they started calling him an alien and stuff like that, that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, this kid is some form of like Nephilim. He's got some form of like Nephilim blood inside of him. I mean, dude, a lot of the Nephilims back in the...
Now wait, before we get into it, I mean, what even made me want to show y'all this clip was it kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Wemby didn't really, like this comment says, he didn't really come out of nowhere. He was a prospect for a while. Once they realized he was about to be who he was, basically. He's been a prospect out of France for a minute. But y'all know, we talk about, it goes back to that 23andMe, goes back to Ancestry, all that stuff, and them searching for the Nephilim bloodline. It exists in people. We were talking about that. It's not going to be how it was, back in the days of Noah. It's not going to be like that. It's not going to be giants and shit. You know what I'm saying? Although you could almost consider Wemby a giant, but today it's going to be different. They're going to be, they're going to be in AI. They're going to be in humanoid robots. It's going to be different. It's going to happen again, though. So he kind of has a point. Let's keep listening.
What the
They were also 7 foot.
Not gonna lie.
So, yeah, if you check his
like
blood,
10
I'm
feet tall.
pretty sure. They even got a Nephilim over in Africa. His name's Bradley. They said Bradley came out of nowhere. They don't know where Bradley comes from. And he's like 7'7", 7'6", or something. Like, he's huge. They say he's a Nephilim. They don't know. You can look this up. He's over in Kenya. Bradley. Look up Bradley. Oh, here he is. You see how everyone's just like taking a pic? They're fascinated with him. They're not scared. This is how you get the Nephilim and the humans to integrate with each other.
Wow.
You put them in the NBA. You put them in magazines. You make them a celebrity. How else is the population of humans going to accept tall Nephilim beings again? You wipe every single person's memory of what, or not even wipe their memory. but you make most of the population ignorant to the Bible, and then you make every human want to be popular, and you want and you make every human that's on planet Earth seek fame and stuff like this.
Y'all think he's spinning?
So when people who are famous become famous, they don't question their bloodline or their religion or what they believe. That's why most Christians look. The music industry, the entertainment business, all of that is not made for sinners. All of that is made for the Christians, so the Christians can get out of order, not the sinners. The devil does not care about the sinners. He doesn't, because he knows they're gonna go to hell. The devil wants the Christians. He wants the Christians. He needs to get rid of y'all. That's who he's going after. Okay?
He's low-key spin, but
so
like,
that's
I don't
why
know,
a lot of these music artists, they're trying to integrate church with rap, rap they're trying to integrate gospel music into the industry so that we won't know the difference. Okay, is this satanic music or is this actually godly music? So now that we don't really know what's going on and everything's integrated, nobody really knows if this kid is a Nephilim or not. I do. The kid, they don't have the kid's birth certificate. They said this kid came out of nowhere with rubber shoes. No.
What?
They said that he didn't even have shoes. They said that when they found him.
Chat. All I'm gonna say is, bro, because I don't ever like spreading full stuff on here. Like, I'm not just I'm not like a FOMO artist, bro. Like, I have my own opinions. This nigga is talking in circles. Just like the top comment says, he's getting this info from Ben the Don. I kind of see where he was going with this, but like, come on, bro. For me, the part where they said that this nigga came out of nowhere, I need to do my own research on it, because I don't know, but this nigga, he's like...
He was just walking out of a forest with just rubber
nigga,
things.
Who said that, chat? Let me know down below if that really happened, because if it did, I'll shut up.
They weren't even shoes. They were just rubber coverings from a tire. The kid was born out of nowhere. You're telling... Where's his parents?
Out of nowhere.
Where's his parents? Where's his parents? Somebody tell me, where's his parents? They don't know where his parents are. They said the kid came out of nowhere.
I need to see if he has parents
Seems
or
to
not.
me like he came from some other beings that created him.
Now, I was looking at some of these comments.
People are just tall, bro. Like,
you could tell the people that's under this video, they're probably like normal NBA fans, and they keep telling him he's reaching.
Fan. I'm not even, chat. I don't even watch the NBA, to be honest. I literally, but like, come on, bro. If we have a brain right here, this part right here, he's low-key reaching.
The Nephilim was this tall. The Nephilim was that tall. Y'all just say anything. Goliath was 9 foot.
Make me feel like an actual genius.
They don't actually get into this stuff, and I don't think they understand that what's happened before is gonna happen again. But it's not. They're not gonna be 15 feet tall giants, like I just said a little bit ago. This stuff is very real. The bloodline is still here. You know, whether or not it's Wemby or this guy named Bradley, if that's even his real name, but the bloodline is here. They don't look for it for no reason. They didn't create 23andMe and all of this stuff for no reason. They just lied. They tried to say, oh, they're looking for an alien bloodline. They're not looking for a damn alien bloodline. They looking for the Nephilim bloodline. That's just what it is.
On that,
and the people who really know and research this stuff and have that discernment, we know that is what is going on. So this ain't a reach. You know, people calling it a reach because he's like, you know, they don't believe like Wemby is of the Nephilim bloodline. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to be. He may not be at all. He could be a pure, what his parents is like. I saw his parents. I think his mom, she looked like she was white maybe. Dad looked kind of like light skin or something. I don't know. Maybe a typical mixed dude who parents were both over 6'5", and he ended up being damn 7'5" himself.
Damn. All right, 7'5", nigga.
I'm not gonna just completely agree that it's Wemby, but it could be. You never know. The way these people, You know, the fame that they get, he's finna be the new face of the NBA. He's gonna be a
NBA, nigga,
superstar. He's gonna make
22.
millions upon
Nigga,
millions
millions. Nigga,
for the
when I
rest of
heard
his
that,
life,
I was
basically.
like, yo.
You never know, y'all.
Victor Wembanyama. The kid was born out of, like, dude, he does have Nephilim inside of him. I know that for a fact. Test the man's blood, dude. Bro, I
Test that
don't
nigga's
watch the NBA anymore. Like, I just don't. I can't find time in
fake.
sitting down and watching grown black dudes.
Play ball.
Actually, it's not even just black dudes. Grown humans that's huge go throw a ball in a rubber hoop. All are looking at the game. I'm looking at who's playing the game. Okay? All I'm seeing is Nephilim running around on screen for millions of dollars for us to worship them. So no, I
Damn.
will not be attending any more NBA games. Furthermore, yeah, Wemby is definitely a Nephilim. He's gotta be. There's no way.
I'm not gonna lie though, y'all. You got a point. And then we know how exclusive the NBA fraternity is.
Fraternity.
Very, very exclusive. Like down to
Like the
less
college?
than 1% will actually make it type of shit. You know, even the NFL somewhat, but the rosters are bigger. Takes 11 people
okay,
for a
okay.
starting team.
Yeah.
11 on both sides, but only 5 people start on the NBA court. It's crazy.
Damn.
Like,
Damn. Nigga, that's
it
like
is
the
rare.
Olympics,
It-
Chad.
it
I'm
is-
telling you.
it is such a
It's rare, bro.
you're not gonna make it basically. Like
Not. I had to realize that shit.
you're not gonna make it. These guys had picks with NBA people when they was 9 years old. It was already written for them to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like how
what?
we'll see, oh, Jalen, or you know,
Damn, Chad.
or I'm just gonna make something up. Stephon Castle had a picture when he was 7 years old with LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be stuff like that.
That's kind
And you know that these people were already gonna make it to the NBA. But he kind of got a point, and especially when you think about the average height of men. We're talking about the NBA.
nigga.
The average height of a male, I think, in the world is like 5'10" or something like that,
5'8".
right? If you're 6 foot or taller, you're in the like what?
Like 3%.
You're in the top 15, 12% that I looked at, if I'm not mistaken.
Bad math.
If you are 6'3" and taller in this world, you are taller than 99.9% of all people.
Damn.
You are
Nigga, why
literally
could not be taller? Oh.
in the
wrong
0.01% of tallness across the world.
Damn.
So imagine that.
I think
It's
that's
actually
7,
insane. Think about that. People
Like, you're
who-
not meeting
and
someone
you
else
may be
that
like, damn,
basically.
you know, you might see a person who's 6'3", you know, pretty often. A lot more than you finna see somebody who's 6'7" or taller. You don't
see that.
you don't really see that person on your daily basis. You know what I'm saying? But if you are over like me, I'm 6 foot. If you're over 6'3", you're literally taller than the entire world. It's insane.
Holy moly.
99.9%. Look it up.
Nigga,
Y'all
I'm
can look it up. I looked it
5'7".
up before I did this video.
Oh my.
Insane. So
Like,
me
why?
being at 6 foot,
I'm about to get hype boosted.
I'm a part of, like, I forget what it was. Might have been like
20, 30%.
in the 15% or something like that.
Damn.
But
These are
I would be
short.
considered tall, and I feel like I'm not tall, you know. But he's right though. We might be watching a bunch of damn Nephilim bloodline motherfuckers running around in the NBA.
Get the bread. That
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one.
was a good video, chat. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. Let me know what y'all think down below about this. I don't know. I think he's maybe reaching. But on the other half of me, I think some shit is adding up. So let me know what y'all think down below, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe before y'all click out this video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.